Howdy guys, Cub here. Welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we switched our fuel source for our super smelter from coal power to blaze rods. And so today we're going to pick it up right where we left off, literally right where we left off, in converting the super smelter array from coal to blaze rods. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, we should see blaze rods appearing in here now. Yeah, nice. Sweet. Iskall fell from a high place. Oh man. R.I.P. R.I.P. Iskall. But yeah, there we go, guys. We are now successfully converted from coal to blaze power. So yeah, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. But guys, what if we didn't want to go to the nether to get fuel? Like, the blaze farm is actually quite a distance away in the nether. I think it would be a good idea to also have a secondary source of power. And luckily, we just so happen to live in an ideal location to harvest such a power source. Are you guys feeling what I'm feeling? Are you guys feeling what I'm feeling? If not, let me show you. So, there is another power source that is actually part of our base right now. And it's not wood, although it could be wood, I guess. So, that's actually not entirely true, but it's actually... Actually, I don't even need that. I don't even need that axe. I don't even need that axe. It's actually these. Mushroom blocks. So mushroom blocks, both the brown and the red, can actually be used as a fuel source. Let me just show you guys. So it's actually not a bad source of fuel because it's super cheap. And let me just show you guys here. So if we pop in some mushroom blocks here, see they go into the fuel, and then boom. So mushroom blocks can be used as fuel. And so I saw a lot of comments last episode saying, Cub, use the mushroom blocks as fuel. So that's what we're going to do. What we're going to do. By the way, this, for every mushroom block, every 2 mushroom blocks gets you 3 smelted blocks. So that's sort of the ratio there. So it's not actually too bad of a ratio, to be honest with you. It's actually a decent source of fuel. And plus you can grow these. And you can grow these on mycelium and or podzol. But you can grow these on mycelium. And what do we have a lot of? That's right. Mycelium. So it makes sense that we should make a red mushroom farm, right guys? Okay guys, so a lot has happened since the last cut. Let me get you guys up to speed on what we've done here. You see some more stuff in this vicinity of the nether portal. That is because we actually had a live stream on Sunday night as part of the Hermitcraft live stream day. And in case you missed it, we moved a Vindicator about 20,000 blocks. Mr. Joe Hills helped me out. We moved him from XB's mansion out into the nether. From the nether to the end. From the end back to the overworld. There's Mr. Joe Hills right now as he speak of the devil and he will appear. How's it going, Joe? Hey, Joe. That's incredibly fortunate. So, yeah, Joe Hills helped us out to get the Vindicator in place. And, yeah, we also got a few other things, namely a bat head right down here. And, yeah, so here's the bat head right here. We can just pop this on. This thing looks amazing. Getting this on your head. Check this out. Check this out. I'm Batman. Where's Rachel? Where are they? I can't talk like that for too long. My voice gets very hoarse very quickly. Didn't mean to interrupt. It's just where I logged out. Yeah, that's where Joe logged out during the stream. So, yeah, that was a fun time. Really, really fun stream, by the way. In case you missed it, you can see the replay on Mixer. Mixer.com/CubFan135. Nope. All safe for now. All safe for now. I got him securely moved over to the other side of the island, so Joe has nothing to worry about there. But yeah, I definitely recommend you check out the stream because it was a lot of fun. And so the question I'm trying to determine now is where I want to put my red mushroom farm. So I'm thinking this is the middle of our base here, this mycelium beacon right here. And the mycelium colored beacon is the middle, and the fuel, or the mass smelter is about here or so, I think. And Joe owes me armor, apparently. Oh. Nice. Okay, cool. That one I actually already had on, but yeah. Okay, thanks. I think the helmet was mine. Yes. Helmet was yours. Helmet was yours. Sweet. Alright, so yeah. I'm thinking we put it over here because I think in this region is where the mass smelter is, right here. So I'm thinking maybe we put the red mushroom farm like here, maybe? That way we can just have it go right down into the fuel source. And I think I think, or not the fuel source, but the mass smelter. And I think right here is somewhat close to, yeah, the mass smelter right here. Perfect. So we got blaze rods in there right now, but yeah, obviously we'd funnel in red mushroom blocks. So yeah, I'm thinking somewhere, maybe like over here, perhaps, could be a good spot. I don't want to have to move the portal, although I definitely could. Maybe over here, right in front of the house, could also work, like right here. Yeah, one of those locations I think is where we're gonna go with. So let me think about it, and I'll be right back. So I've determined we're gonna put our red mushroom block farm right over here. So probably right around this section. So right here or so is where we're gonna make this red mushroom block farm. Hopefully they won't grow that tall. But with this red mushroom block farm, there is one issue that I want to solve right now, and that is the issue that whenever you have solid blocks placed above mycelium, like for instance this mushroom stem block, or even these, you know, netherrack blocks, after a certain amount of time, the mycelium will actually break and turn into dirt. And so you can see that over here if I just get rid of these. See that all this turned to dirt, all that turned to dirt, all that turned to dirt. And so the problem is that mycelium breaks when there's a block above it. And this mushroom block also breaks it, which we might be able to see. Nope, it didn't quite update yet, but just trust me that eventually it will break if you leave the mushroom block there long enough. And yeah, you can see right here we placed these down. That one's already turned to dirt, and eventually these will too. And that is a problem because you can't place mushroom blocks onto dirt. And so if we want to use this farm a lot, eventually it would happen that the mycelium would turn to dirt, and we couldn't place down the mushrooms like we can on the mycelium. So what we need is a block that can place down, we can place down mushrooms, and that won't break when a solid block is on top of it. And luckily, there is such a block in the game, and that block is podzol. Unfortunately, mega taiga biomes are the rarest biome here on Hermitcraft 5. And in fact, I asked people, and yeah, nobody, not even XB, has found a mega taiga biome quite yet this season. So we might be the first to find it. So we're going to head out, and we're going to go on a little bit of a journey for podzol. I got my bat head on for the echolocation, and hopefully we can find ourselves a mushroom biome. And also we have to pick up our elytra from XB, because I left it out there during the live stream. So yeah, I will be back with all that stuff, and yeah, I will see you guys out at XB's. Alright guys, we are back at XB's area now, and so this is XB's Woodland Mansion. You guys remember from a few episodes back, we did a base tour swap with XB Crafted. And this is his mansion, how it currently stands. Looks like he's done a little bit of work since last time, and he's got like a whole new like stable area. But let's go ahead and actually just fly around a little bit. I think we should be able to find a mega taiga biome out here. If we can't find one out here, we're not going to find one anywhere. So yeah, we will see what we can find. So I'm going to head off and see if we can find one. Alright, we're looking around here. We got the bat head on, trying to find one. All I'm seeing right now is forest, though. Just forest for days. Nothing so far, but we're going to find one, guys. We are going to find one. Alright, we've now traveled a couple thousand blocks from XB's. We are currently over a huge ocean, apparently. We are at, let's see, 14,000, 13,000. And yeah, no mega taiga, no trees. Oh, well, there's trees, but barely any trees in sight up here. So, gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Oop, another mushroom island. I'm guessing this one's not occupied, though. Yeah, this is unoccupied island here. Huh. Well, found another one naturally. That's cool. Aha! Look what I found, guys. A mega taiga biome. So this is about a 5-minute continuous flight from XB's. But we did it. We found it. Sweet. Hello. Bat face right there. Yeah, awesome. So there's some podzol down there. Let's just hop on down and get some of this. Yeah, so this is going to be a really rare resource, I think, on the server this season. Because, yeah, like I said, this is the first mega taiga biome, I believe, that anybody has found. So we're just going to grab a whole bunch of this, much as we possibly can here. And you'll see that the podzol is not broken by, for instance, like this wood block or any other solid block that you place on it. So that's a great property of podzol. So we'll gather a bunch of this up because, yeah, it's probably going to be somewhat of a rare commodity. And yeah, once we have this, we should be set to go back to base. Oh, snap! Adventuring time! Whoop! Oh my god, dang. How? I didn't even know that. That's amazing. What? Come on now. That's... I've never gotten that. This is the first time I've ever gotten that in any world, because I never went to a mushroom island in my Let's Play. Wow. That's amazing, actually. So we did it, guys. We got the Adventuring Time achievement. Amazing. Discover all biomes. So we did it. That's amazing. I like it. I like it. Ah, that's awesome. Yes, we did. We found the podzol, Stress. We found the podzol. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. So, that's fantastic. I'm happy we got that achievement. That's really awesome. But yeah, we're just gathering more podzol here. And just thought I would mention that. Alright, so we've cleared now 2 full shulker boxes worth of podzol, plus a little extra, and now we're ready to head back. So, pretty successful trip. Glad we did this, and also I'm very happy we got the Adventuring Time achievement. That is pretty awesome. Let me make sure I'm going back the right way. It's going down, and that's going down. Yeah, okay, so XP's base is like another, like, 5 to 10 minutes this way, so I'll fly back there and then head back through the nether to my house. So guys, we are now back at the Mushroom Island biome, and let me show you the concept we're going to use to make this farm. So this concept was initially developed by Mango, so this is sort of his farm design here. And what it does is, number one, it restricts the height of the red mushroom growth to the smallest possible size. So this is actually one that's the smallest possible size right here. And we do that through the use of the solid stone brick right up there. So that restricts the mushroom height and makes it a little bit easier to manipulate the blocks. And with this farm, we are also going to use the fact that when mushrooms grow, giant mushrooms, they don't actually replace leaf blocks when they grow. So let me just show you that. So I'll just try and grow this one here. And there we go. Perfect. So you see, yeah, the mushroom blocks grew. The whole mushroom grew, actually, but the blocks did not replace the leaf blocks. And that is crucial, which you'll see in a second. And so the way this farm is going to work is we're just going to be basically standing here. And we want to be able to not move from here and just harvest the blocks automatically. So what's going to happen is we're going to hold down right and left mouse button at the same time. Very similar to the tree farm. And we're going to break that first block. Place down the mushroom there on the podzol with the right mouse click. And then break the rest of these blocks just like that. Then what we'll do is we'll have some double piston extenders all around the side here. I just did this side just to demonstrate. But what this will do is it will push the side mushroom blocks over this central area where our cursor is, so that we can break them in sequence. So like this one will push, then that one, then that one, then this one. And so I can just demonstrate that on this side here with this double piston extender just like that. And you can see now we can break them easily. Then this one will retract just like this. And then the next one will come over this spot. So next one will come over, we'll break that. Then this one pushes over, break that. Then this one pushes over, we'll break that. And then we'll have a dispenser dispensing bone meal onto this mushroom. And then that will cause this thing to grow again. And then the whole process at that point will just start over. So that is basically how this thing is going to work. Just going to be a sequence of double piston extenders extending and retracting essentially. And then, yeah, the dispenser with bone meal right there. So it's actually a pretty straightforward concept, but yeah, it will require a little bit of redstone and a little bit of time to make. So I'm going to go ahead and make this right now, and I'll be back once I'm done. Alright guys, so I think we got everything we need now for the red mushroom farm down. I added this sticky piston here to make sure that it's just a pulse that goes through this instead of like the whole thing being active or inactive at once like we had before. So this will basically make it so that basically one side fires, then the other side fires, then the other side fires, and the final side fires. We also have back here a pulse extender. This basically makes it so that the bone meal is not wasted in the dispenser over here. So yeah, bone meal should be in there. And it comes up from the bottom here, which connects to a chest right here. So if I put in bone meal here, it'll just all funnel in right there, down to the dropper tower, and then eventually up to the dispenser here. And let's see, this lever controls this line back here, which also holds in check the furnace here, which makes a little clock, which actually is what powers the bone meal up the dropper tower. And I think that's pretty much it. So I think we're ready to go ahead and test this. Oh yeah, also I wanted to show you, I get fed mushrooms. So there's actually like a dropper underneath this minecart, which is why we have this here. So we can actually pick up the red mushrooms as we're doing this. So let's just go ahead and make this happen. Let's just put in a few more red mushrooms right down there. We'll put a couple in our offhand like that. Get out our axe, which is efficiency 4, silk touch and mending. Turn this on. Hop in here, look straight up. Holding down right and left mouse button now. And we should break that. Break that. Oops. Missed the top one there. And that actually is a problem. So, yeah, okay. Let's see what else we can do with this. Let's see if it happens again. I don't think it should, but yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. So, there are problems. We got to fix the timings, basically. So let me just turn it off for right now. And we got to fix the timings. Alright, here we go. Take number 2. Let's go ahead and plant one of these down right here to initialize it. Make sure we still got our bone meal in there. Good. Let's turn this on. Hop on in there. Make sure we got everything up right here. Okay. And we want to come up to about 77 or so. Just start to break some stuff. There we go. Okay, breaking them. Yes, it's working. Alright, make sure it grows. There we go. Next one has been broken. We planted the mushroom. Breaking that one. So now I'm just holding down right and left mouse button. Yep, broke all those. Very good. Next one. Planted that one down. All the mushroom blocks being moved over. Very good. That one and that one. And it should grow again. Yeah, alright. It's working. Yeah, guys, so this looks like it's working, as you can see here. So, yeah, the mushroom grows. We plant one down. We break all 3 of these. We break all 3 of those. 3 from the other side. 3 from this side. So this thing is working quite well now, guys. Very, very nice. Just making sure all the timings work every time. Yeah, it looks like it's doing well. Alright, and then we're going to get out of here. After this regrows, it should shut the farm down. Yep, there we go. So we can now shut that off. So it doesn't, you know, keep on clicking like that. And yeah, we should hopefully see, yeah, there we go, some mushrooms in there. We get a few in our inventory as well. So there we go. We got the mushroom blocks right here. Now the only thing we need to do is hook this output up to this side over here, to our fuel source, to our furnace array right here. So I'm going to move all these blaze rods to the front, and then we're going to use probably a dropper and a water stream with a hopper at the end here to get everything into this chest. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this should be a super easy thing to build here. So let's see what we got. So we got our dropper right here. And we're going to go ahead and make this into a smart dropper. But first we're going to do the water stream. So this is pretty easy as well. We just go ahead and place down a bunch of packed ice like this, leading all the way down. And we'll put the water stream on here. So it's going to have to turn twice, it looks like. And then here we will have it go into a hopper, which leads into the furnace array. So we'll cover this over, and let's just go ahead and put down some water. So we'll put down the water over here, starting right at the front here. Lock that off there, obviously. And let's see here. So now we need some slabs. So we'll have a slab here. Get a few more water buckets right here. And let's see, next one will go there. That's the end right there. So next one will go around the corner. So we just need to get another one here. Place this one down here. And so this is basically what I did for the other water streams as well. Just packed ice down right there. What the heck happened there? I just disconnected, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what happens if we get down here now. No, we didn't. We're still connected. Okay, that was weird. Random water source was deleted. There we go. Okay, right there. And then, let's see, we're going to have to cut this one off about there. And we'll need one more water stream leading into the hopper right over here. And that should be it. Alright, cool. And then we just cover it up. Just like this. All that can be hidden underneath of here. This stuff too. This. And then right here we're going to have to make a smart dropper. And the way we do that is we just go ahead and place down... I like to use stone bricks for this whole area because... yeah, otherwise... if you run into it later, you don't know what it is. It can be troublesome sometimes, but there we go. So we'll have this right here. We need a comparator out like this. It's going to go into a block. A piece of dust. That powers another block, which has a repeater coming out of it. Just like that. And then we have 2 dust going into the blocks like that, and that should be it. So that's the whole thing there. So now if we put anything into this, let's just put in some of the blocks we got here. We should see all these be distributed. They should make their way down this water stream and over to, I think it was here-ish. Yep, okay, they're going in, looks like. Yep, there they go. They're going in, and now we should see them down in the system down below. Let's just go down and check just to make sure. They should be in this chest. Up there. Yeah, alright, they're coming in. Sweet. So we should get 64 of them. And there we go. Perfect. Alright, that's working. So guys, now that we know that this thing works, I think we're going to go ahead and decorate this because I don't want to leave yet another farm undecorated. So we're going to make a giant red mushroom block here because that's what is going to be produced here. So I've already sort of marked out the area here. So we're going to make a 16 by 16 version. So every pixel you see on here, every one of these little squares on here, that's going to be 1 block. And so we're going to make, yeah, 16 by 16 here. And I think, yeah, these are going to be the corners right here. So you see that block up there to this block to this block, and then this block over to that block over there. And this should encompass all the redstone and all the farms, so we shouldn't be able to see any of it from the outside. And we can also, you know, of course, decorate up the inside a little bit. Yeah, maybe not use these stone bricks, or, you know, fancy it up a little bit with some other stone variants or something. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely want to do the outside in the form of the red mushroom block. So we're going to need some red concrete. We're going to need some quartz for the whites of this. And I think it should be pretty cool once we get it all built. So let me go get some red concrete and build up the red mushroom, giant red mushroom block. Alright guys, so there's the outside of our red mushroom block farm, and if we get out here you can see what it looks like from a distance. So there we have it, right there. Red mushroom block farm, kind of sunken in, because the bottom is like all the way down there. But yeah, still looks pretty good I think. And you can still definitely tell what it is. course, says right there, red mushroom block fuel farm. And also, one more thing I'm going to add in here is the ability to gather regular mushrooms like this, like in these flower pots here, to restock the farm. So that way we don't have to, you know, mine out red mushrooms on the mycelium island. We can do it right in the farm itself. So what that means is we'll be able to use a silk axe to get fuel for the red mushroom blocks. And we'll also be able to get a fortune axe and use that to get these red mushrooms here. And so what I've done is I just added to the line that leads to our super smelter, I've added a filter for red mushrooms. So that's just a standard item filter here. It'll then transport these down here, at which point it goes into these droppers here. And these droppers, as soon as there's something in here, it will shoot them out if there's a block right on top like this. So let's just try that again. Yep, just like that. So that shot this one up. The one up here was shot into the chest, and then that one went down into here. So let's just test out and make sure this thing works. So we're going to place a block there. And let's see, we're going to jump over here. We're going to throw in a bunch of red mushrooms. So just toss a bunch up like this. Those should be caught by the hopper minecart right there. And then they should all go into here. And we should see, yep, them filtering through. Very good. And then they all should end up over here. Sweet. Yeah, they did. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So that's working. And let's see here. Let's just go ahead and fill all this back in here. Not going to need this stuff anymore. We're going to fill over this, fill over this, fill over that. We do need one thing right here. We need that right there. And we need this right there. But other than that, we're set. All right, good deal. Put those in like that, and we'll put in the rest of this red concrete powder here. So I went ahead and filled in the red concrete powder here, and yeah, now we're all set to go. We can now either get fuel or red mushrooms to restock the system here. And I added one other feature. We added a bone meal line that indicates if we are full of bone meal or not full of bone meal. So you see it's on now, which means that we're good to go. So we should have a sufficient amount of bone fuel to run the farm. I can just come up here and show you this. So here is the line right here. So basically, comparator takes the signal out of this block, which is right behind the dispenser here. So if I just break this, yeah, you see there's our dispenser, and there's a bunch of bone meal in it. But if there wasn't, like let's say we had just a little bit in here, so let's take a few of these things out of here. And let's get some of that. So if we had just like one in there, let's say. Let me see if I can get that obsidian back real quick here. Yeah, if we just had one block in there. Let's get rid of that bucket. Then we'd have a situation like this. And you see the signal doesn't reach over here. And also the signal doesn't interfere with this line right here at all. Because the signal can't go down a block here because of this half slab. So that's how I separate the signal there. And the signal can be affected by this though. So when it's in operation, it doesn't really tell you anything about the bone meal in the farm. But I still think it's useful to have so you know if you need to put in more bone meal before you start using it. So now if we come down here, we should see that the lamp is off. Meaning, yeah, we can't run it with that much bone meal. So let's just get back up and put enough bone meal in there to make sure that everything is fine. And of course, obviously we wouldn't manually do this every time. We would put it in the chest. But just for this demonstration, I'm just going to put it in manually. So there we go. Just like that. Pick that up and put this back down like that. Boom. And then, yeah, you see this torch turned off, which means that the lamp has turned on and we're ready to use the farm. So that's sort of the final feature that I added here. Do I have any more? I don't. I need to make another quartz block. Let's put that in there. All right, so we are now done. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and do one final test here. So we got, let's see, we have 2 and 35 mushroom blocks in the chest right now. We got our mushrooms in our offhand. We got our silk touch axe in our main hand. And let's go ahead and do this. By the way, guys, didn't know if you know this, but you can actually place... Well, I thought you could. Maybe you... Can you not? What the heck? I thought... Oh, it's... You know what it is? It's the lighting. But you can actually place mushrooms on concrete powder. And actually concrete as well. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So we can just put a few of these around here. There we go. Perfect. Let's put these in our offhand, and we'll see that the indicator, the bone meal indicator, is still good. That means we can run the farm, so let's just jump on in. Let's look up at the right angle, which is about right here. Hold down left and right mouse button. And there we go. Breaking the blocks, making sure all these break. Perfect. And then this one, let's go through one more cycle here just to double check and be sure. So there we go. And we got a mushroom dispensed to us too, which is great. There's that, and that one. And then the next one should come through. Very good. That should grow. Let's turn off the farm. Bone meal is still good, so we can run it again if we want to. But let's go ahead and go on back and see if we got all the mushroom blocks placed into the super smelter array. So I think we had 2 stacks plus 35. And let's see, up here. And we got 2 stacks plus 57, and 57 minus 35 is 32, right? I think so. Yeah, cool. So guys, this farm is still working just fine, even with all the interior work we did, all the exterior work we did, and all the extra features we added. And yeah, basically, once we get the fortune axe for next time, we will be able to self-sustain the farm as long as we have enough bone meal. So that'll be awesome. But guys, until then, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.